The next part of the video is going to focus on breath techniques. And I'm going to ask Eve to join in with me here. And we're going to take you through 3 different ways of breathing, because the breath has a lot of power, and you'll notice that in meditation that often we focus on the breath and we use the breath in different ways to kind of calm ourselves and sometimes to energise ourselves as well. So the first technique is 4-2-6-2. So this is one that I use a lot, and I'd emphasise with this that the exhalation in your breathing is really, really important. So when you're doing a breath technique, really emphasising the exhalation and making it that little bit longer than the inhalation is a really good way of getting that parasympathetic calming part of your nervous system to come into play. So you'll each have your own kind of rhythm of breathing, but I'll just do this because it's hard to say it and breathe at the same time, and Eve will be doing the rhythm that I'm guiding her with. So you'll be breathing in for 4 initially, holding for 2, breathing out for 6, and then holding for 2. And we'll do maybe about 3 lots of that. Okay. So breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2. Okay. So the second one you may have heard of before is called square breathing. They often teach people in emergency services, etc., to do this kind of breathing when they're feeling in crisis and stress. So you are imagining that you're kind of drawing a square with your breathing. So this time it will be 4, 4, 4, 4. So 4, 4, 4, 4. Make sense? So breathing in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. 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 How did that feel?
Feels good.
Yeah? Did you feel a sense of kind of your body relaxing and letting go a little bit?
I did. Also very conscious of my breath behind my mask. It was breathing my own. So that's an interesting experience as well.
Yeah. And these take a bit of practice. And as I say, you might find that your breath is more like 3 than 4, or it might be 5 rather than 4. So you just find what's comfortable for you, but trying to do that kind of ratio. Okay, and the last one is called compassionate breathing. So this is something that you can't really see someone doing, but it's a really useful thing to do. So it involves breathing in and really having the intention of breathing in compassion and warmth and kindness towards yourself. So particularly if you're going through a bit of a rough time, it's really good to bring compassion to yourself, and we'll talk about that a bit more later on. So you're breathing in compassion for yourself, And then with the out breath, you're picturing somebody, or it might be a group of people, who you really feel needs an extra bit of compassion and some extra kindness at the moment that you would like to give that energy to. And this can be a really nice thing to do if you're sitting with a client or sitting with a patient, feeling a little bit helpless or a little bit powerless to do something to kind of fix a situation, because it helps to ground you to breathe in compassion for yourself, because it's hard to care for someone and feel a little bit powerless, so that gives to yourself, and then to breathe out for that person. They don't even know that you're doing it. No one needs to know that you're doing it. It's just a really lovely thing to be able to do that centres you in giving to yourself and giving to someone else at the same time. So we'll just do that together a couple of times. And remember, you've really got to keep a very conscious intention. I'm breathing in compassion, warmth and kindness to myself. Perhaps put a hand on your chest just to remind yourself of that, and breathing out for that other person you've chosen. So breathing in and out. Breathing in and breathing out. And one more time. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. So you just remind yourself with that. One for me, one for you, you might say. Two for me, two for you. Just in for me, out for you.